What's up, guys, my fellow night elves? It is I, the mighty Greenchili here, and today we're doing an awesome Transmog showcase as your host, the mighty Greenchili here, and today we are going to show you an awesome and unique Transmog set for you to farm away on your character. And after all, I like making Transmog, is after all what I enjoy. If you enjoy this content, then be sure to like this video and subscribe to my channel for more cool content. So let's get started, shall we? Sorry if I almost threw my butt, but it took me a while. Regardless of what I said earlier, almost skook, but the almost skook was nearly the deadline we've all been waiting for. The frozen moon of said. The Frozen Moon Striker. This set is enough to be like, damn, I would totally be a night warrior with this set. And I wouldn't blame you. You killed demons to show your dedication to a loon, or at least enough moon to moon your day, as you felt sexually harassed and all that yada stuff. This set in particular looks very frozeny with a nice shield to give that curved moonish feel. But the axe really complemented, since this is a special axe you might have seen before, which I'll show in the video a little bit later. The boots and gloves blend in pretty decently well. It might not be seen as the top best, but I want to see you try harder to sure getting good success of it. The Chesson Pants complement this very well, along with this fancy belt, along with the shoulders to match with the color scheme, to give the indication you killed many demons and you don't mind showing fear among them, as you show their skulls in the blaze of glory. With a nice helm to really complement that you indeed slay demons in the name of your own loon, your goddess, and all the yada yada religious nonsensical stuff, as you proclaim to be the greatest warrior in the Night Elven society. With this set, no matter if you were a male or female night elf, it doesn't fucking matter, because after all, they both have a dick and they both look good in this set. And you might be wondering, how do you get this beautiful mystical set? In this video, we're going to do just that. In this, we will show you how. So let's get started, shall we? Here, it's the helmet. This helmet, known as the Visage of Petrification. This very helmet can be instead bought for a good chunk of gold. And that would be all the way over back to the very heart of the Alliance capital, Stormwind City. There, once you go to Old Town, you must go to the bottom right near Old Town in the building in Stormwind. Over here, you will talk to a person named Feldrin Tilsdale. There, all he requires you is to spend 258 gold on a very useful helmet for your Transmog. It will take a while, but once you're done, it's all yours. There is no argument against you for choosing such a beautiful, beautiful helmet. Now, to talk about the shoulders and the belt. Both, as the shoulder be known as the Grave Thresh Polerons, the belt be known as the Soul Render's Great Belt, which can be found in the very place, one of the best, if not the most welcoming, of very much the best zones of the expansion. The best expansions, in precise. There, you will reach the Broken Shores, and once you head on over there, all you have to do is just make sure that you go to the northeast of the Broken Isles on the bottom level, in front of a pathway. You will see a giant green portal, a happy portal, you might even think of it, and that's where you go inside. But make sure when you are doing the raid, make sure to let everyone know it'll be on Mythic, guaranteed click, if you know what I mean. After all, the shoulders in particular, being available for your Wondrous Warrior, can be dropped after beating most of these bosses until the Desolate Host, the Engine of Souls, which will have a chance of dropping the shoulders for a whopping 13% chance. Quite a very steep sort of a way to get a drop rate from it. But it's not as bad as trying to calculate Kil'jaeden, which drops the belt, which has an unknown chance at the moment since it is mythic mode. So it's hard to say how often it drops, since most groups might quit. Even at 120, the fight is still tough and not easy, unlike Nighthold or Emerald Nightmare. So I recommend to bring your best men, maybe a couple 110s if you like, but make sure you have the best people to nuke it. And as you go on your day, you'll be wondering, what about the Chesson Pants, which look very unique? Well, almost unique. And sorry, I'm a little sick. After all, it's tough to wake up in the morning to record. But regardless, the Chesson Pants, both known as the Genfic breastplate and leg plates respectively, came from the very place from the Broken Shores all the way into Suramar. Once you go over there, all you have to do is just go to the bottom at the Suramar city, at the Grand Promenade area, is where you'll find a happy portal inside for the dungeon. And there, all you have to do is battle, and very much a one of the NPCs. It's not a boss, but a trash. That being called the Duskwatch Arcanist. They have a chance of dropping in the Court of Stars dungeon with a 6% drop rate for the chest piece, of course, while the pants is also a 6% chance. My oh my, crazy, isn't it? And that's where you get your very own Chesson Pants. No need to look at bosses, you just know it is the boss, and it is the ass himself, the trash mobs, the ones that your group hates to clear out. Drops them. Who knew you would need them one day? After all, it is the highest drop rate. Luckily in Ush House it's not too expensive, but what are the odds? Now, to look at these gloves, to look at these boots. They're from different raids, but they're both part of the launch. Now, the gloves themselves are called the Grinding Grips. The boots are called the Boots of Healing Energies. But let's talk about the gloves first, where you must go all the way to Northrend. Head on over to the Dragonblight, in the middle of the Dragonblight zone, in the entrance of the Floating Scourge Apocalypse. Nailed it. And to there, all you have to do is make sure to the very place is to go inside. Oops, wrong one. You must go all the way inside. Inside there. You must make sure it's on 25 man to guarantee the loot that you wanted. The gloves drop from a new Kukan, which sounds like Kukan popcorn or something, I don't know. I just don't know why I think of that. Which has a chance of dropping damn boots. Or should I say the gloves. Which, right here. The gloves has a chance of dropping it. For a whopping 18% chance, but if you're unlucky, the worst nightmare yet, you must get it from Gloof. Worst boss yet, because his drop rate is a 1.3%. Much, much smaller than these gloves. And that is sad if you're unlucky. Now, what about the boots? Well, they're not from here. Rather, a different place. You must go all the way to Northrend. Head on over to Boron Tundra. That's why the Mooring Day Dungeon / fucking zone. You must go over there, in the middle of the Dragonblight zone. There you'll find the upper levels inside a tower-like structure and the Eye of Eternity raid. You will battle the fairy dragon named Malicos who tries to commit genocide upon poor little mages. That's right. And dude is on 25-man heroic. I'm at normal. There. The boots will drop. Like panties on a twist. These boots have a whopping 20% chance of getting it, which is higher than the gloves. Indeed worthy of such a challenge, which you normally never had planned or having a reason to chase for it. Once you get them, you're good to go. But next, let's get to the finale of the axe and shield. Let's talk about the axe, called the Tetrasil Protector. After all, you did fail to stop Tetrasil from burning down. But with this axe, you can redeem it. And all you do is to go in Northrend, head on over to Ice Crown. All you have to do is go to the top right of Ice Crown where the Argent tournament grounds. When you have to do is go to the Alliance 10 on the top right and talk to a vendor there. There, you talk to the vendor named Rook Hawkfist, since you're a Night Elf. And all you do is go into the basically do heroic or normal dungeon of that said dungeon of the Trial of the Crusaders a bunch of times until you get 25 champion seals. And then, with enough gold, you can buy it as a currency. And once you buy it, it is all yours. The Tetrasil Protector will belong to you forevermore. So once you get your axe, you might think you're satisfied until you forgot to protect yourself with a shield. This shield is known as the Lost Pavide of the Blue Flight, which sounds like came from the Dragonblight area, but nope, not even close. No, back to Ice Crown, all the way to the very place. All you do is make sure you go in the south of Ice Crown from the cave entrance near the Argent Crusade and the Ebon Blade camp, where members are charging in. That's right, we're going to ICC, man. The place that people talk about nostalgia to the crazy max about max level content. And do make sure it's on 10 min this time, on normal. And the very boss to get this damn shield is none other than Sindred Grossa herself, which will drop the damn shield. And this shield has a whopping 17% chance of being gotten from this dragon. So I wish you very good luck on doing that, since it is definitely one of the more tougher ones. But with enough dedications, you can truly show you are a champion among the moon. I must say, despite my little awkward, stuttering, at least I did my well to introduce you with info. Thank you guys for watching. Had a wonderful day. Until next time, guys. Peace out.